Okay, so I just finished replacing the mirror on this 2016 Nissan NV3500 van, and figured it out, and so just wanted to share a few quick tips. I was going to film a video on how to do it, but that doesn't work very well if you haven't done it before. But now that I've done it, I just wanted to share a few things. It's actually very, very simple. But really the only wires or the only tools you'll need are like a little screwdriver or trim bar. You can see the old mirror here was damaged, so I'm just replacing it for a friend. And it's really simple. You can buy these offline. You just need to know which model you have, because they're a little bit different. But if you match what yours looks like to the one you're ordering, you should be pretty good to go. But there are a few different styles, so just make sure you order the right one. But all you got to do is just pop this cap off. So you just wedge something under, pry it out. The top will pop out. The whole door, minus a bolt here, is just push clips. And you do want to be careful, because anything, you know, even if it's not that old, plastic push clips will break pretty easily. But anyways, you pry this out, this will pop, and then you just pull it up. Then you got 4 bolts here, the 10mm, and then you got a wire coming through, providing you have power mirrors and stuff. If you don't, you won't have any wire. But so then you just got to loosen your 4 bolts. But before you do that, so you start by popping this, and then right along this edge, just pop this out. You may not even need to if you have small enough hands or whatever. It's not that hard, but the connector is right here, and it's pretty easy to get to. I have kind of big hands, and I didn't have a super long screwdriver, so I ended up just wedging my tool in here and just popping it loose. There's a couple push, I don't know, there's a couple plastic push retainers right here. There's a few different style on the door, so just be aware of that. But anyways, this corner here will pop out a little bit and should give you enough access to get to that retainer. And then there's just right in here, underneath, there's one retainer for the wire. That's not really crucial. The new mirror does come with a new one on the wire, so you can destroy the old one, you know. I just clipped the retaining wire on it, and then pulled the old remaining parts out. And then the new mirror came with one. So that just pushes in. And then, so once you remove that and unclip your wire, then you just take the 4 bolts out, take the mirror off, set it back in, run your wire back through the same hole. It's really, honestly, probably the most simple mirror setup that I've ever dealt with. Haven't done a ton, but it's definitely pretty simple. And then just snug it up. Just watch, it mounts really only one way. And then you do have kind of like a foam gasket on this side of the mirror. Also, if you roll down your window, it is quite important, because that allows you to put your hand through to hold the mirror, and then you just snug down your bolts nice and tight. They're pretty small, so you don't need to go crazy. And it's a 10mm. That's about it. It's a very simple job, but just wanted to point that out, just because, you know, I'd never done it before, so just figuring it out. And if you do, for some reason, need to take your panel off, there's just a little trim piece underneath the handle, and there's a 10mm bolt that goes in right here. But for this, you don't need to. So I took it apart because I thought I might need to, but then I found out that you can actually just pop this one corner off, and that should give you a lot of access. And like I said, you may or may not be able to get to it depending on what size your hands are or whatever. And because it's literally right here. So good engineering on the part of Nissan. Make it nice and simple to do that. And hopefully that was helpful. It's really easy. And those are just a few tips that I thought I could offer up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.